Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Friends in the Wild 2-year birthday party. We're so glad you're here with us to celebrate our podcast's second birthday.
We should have had like some confetti
We
poppers.
should have, like, birthday hats. Why do
we're
we think of
idiots.
good ideas in the middle of the podcast?
Anyways, guys, ignore the two losers talking to you.
Tuning back in. We're so stupid for that.
We could have made felt birthday crowns.
Ugh,
I know.
I'm sick. Okay, for our third birthday.
Yeah.
You know, when babies are 2, like, they can't even remember stuff.
Yeah.
So
You
we might
won't
as
even
well.
remember this in a year's time.
Our podcast won't remember its second birthday, but it
Yeah.
might remember its third.
Yes, we better lock in now.
Yeah. And I mean, like, it's going to be around for, like, as long as we're around.
Yeah, probably
So-
like at least 70 more years.
We have countless more birthdays.
hmm
Lord willing, and the creek don't rise.
The creek better not rise.
Yeah.
And in this case, freeze. We're in a
Yes, we are on the eve. This podcast episode is coming out on the eve of a storm rivaling the storm of 93, which we've heard
Yeah.
about our entire lives.
But also, I kind of heard like it might be over. The gag's up.
I do think that there isn't going to be much snow here in Rogersville. But in Lexington, where I live, we're supposed to get, well, I don't know now. It's been changing a lot. But I looked earlier, between Saturday and Sunday, 37 inches of snow.
That is crazy. Also, guys, little disclaimer. If it sounds like I have a lisp or you notice me doing weird things with my mouth, I have 2 craters of an ulcer in my mouth right now. And it's making me like physically ill. So I'm really sorry. LG and I were on the phone yesterday or whenever.
We had been on the phone for like 25 seconds, and I said,
What is in your mouth?
"Are you eating something?"
I was like, no, I'm sorry. I can't feel my tongue right now. It's like I have one on the tip of my tongue that keeps hitting my retainer. So I'm really sorry if I'm like lispy and stuff.
You honestly should be sorry
Oh,
for
okay.
that one.
Wait, can you not be kind to me? Like this is an important episode.
It is an important day. So yeah, it is our official 2-year birthday of the podcast, and we decided to celebrate that. I think we'll go into a little life updates in a second, but I'll go ahead and tell you for once what we're going to talk about. So we decided to do like 222, like TWO, the number, TOO, and then TO. So what that's going to look like is we have a few questions that are like, share your 2 favorite blank or your 2 least favorite blank. So we're going to share kind of like pairs of things.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the TOO, we're going to share with the podcast things that like the other has done that we wish we had done too. Like a me too situation.
Yeah, like include me. Me
Yeah.
too.
Of course.
Duh.
And then for TO, it's going to be like 2:, and it's going to be a message to someone.
Something we wanted to get off of our chest.
Yes. So the idea here is that we're kind of taking you guys a little bit behind the scenes, and then it's also just a little bit of whatever we want to talk about, as it is every week.
Yeah. But more so this week than most. The other 51 weeks just don't compare to this one.
And we tried to do things that we haven't shared before, so it's kind of things we've never told on the podcast. This is an exclusive.
We've also been kind of brainstorming some big ideas for the podcast this year, which is kind of fun. Life has been very hectic the last few months, so it's time to lock back in on the podcast.
It is.
I'm very excited to do so.
Me too.
First of all, it's insane that it's been 2 years.
I know.
I feel like the last 2 years of my life have went by in a blip.
You think? I was telling you
Mhm.
earlier, I kind of feel like it's been longer than that because our lives were so
Different
when we started.
Yeah, like looking back, I feel like so much has happened in the last 2 years. It feels like we started the podcast as like actual infants, and now it's just so different.
Yeah.
But it's gone by so quickly.
When we started, you were, first of all, single. I mean, you were dating Colin, but like not married.
Not married. I wasn't a nurse yet.
You had just graduated college.
I think I had just taken the NCLEX maybe a few days before, but I didn't know my results or anything.
Because then our second and third episodes, you were in training in Knoxville. So we were in my apartment. I was an undergrad.
You literally hadn't graduated college.
Yeah.
And I barely had.
Me and Ryan were kind of like just getting back together, sort of, kind of. So, and we just got engaged.
Yeah.
If you missed that.
Yeah, how could you? With this
I do have a little
weight
more
on her hand.
Yeah. It is like.
Should we tell them what you just did to me in my bathroom?
Oh, yeah. So Ryan got me. I was on the phone with him the other day and I was like, my ring, it's looking a little cloudy. I feel like it might need a clean already. And he sent me one of those like dazzle pins. You guys might have seen them if you're like, you know, if you have a ring on your hand.
If you're the elite of the elite.
You might know about them. It's like a little pin and it just like squeezes out.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say he sent me one?
Yeah.
And I haven't used it yet because, my ring's like brand new. It's still very shiny.
But that's not what she led with. She was like, when's the last time you had your ring cleaned? I was like, honestly, I've had it cleaned once. I didn't even have it cleaned before my wedding. She's like, oh, Ryan got me this. Let's try it. And then she's painting my ring blue.
Like with blue goop.
And then she informs me that this is the first time she's used it.
Yeah. And then I almost dropped it down the drain.
Then she drops my ring in the sink.
Yeah.
So, bringing on my downfall. Let's see.
But about my engagement, I do just want to give a little more, just because Ryan's not here. I feel like
air the laundry.
Last week I was so clouded by the fact that he was sitting next to me and I was like, what's he gonna say? Which is so annoying of me. I'm sorry that I was being like that, guys. Anyway, I do just want to without him here, brag on him a little bit because it really was. I could not have dreamed that up. And I'm I can dream up some crazy stuff.
No, I 1000% agree.
It was so perfect. And he thought of every detail that could have been thought of. He thought of it and he covered his bases and it was so perfect.
And I think we are uncovering, we were talking about this earlier, that Ryan is a romantic.
He is.
At his core, that man is a romantic. And it's really sweet to see. It's always sweet to see a calloused man be a lover at heart.
Calloused man, yeah. He's
I mean, calloused. Just the stories we were telling, he was just such a goober.
Yeah, you never would know.
So it's honestly so sweet to see him.
He's a sweetie.
Hey, hone in on the things the way you receive love.
Yeah.
Do I have a hair on my forehead?
Yeah, you do. I'll get it.
Please, you've been watching me mess with it for about 45 minutes.
I kept thinking you would get it.
Oh, sorry. You've been acting so weird to me, throwing my ring down the drain, painting it blue.
I'm literally preying on your downfall. Literally.
Oh, anyways. But yeah. And now that you've had time to process even more details, I think that it's just, we didn't even scratch the surface on everything he thought of in planning it.
Just even on the way there, I was like, we need to stop and get disposable cameras. And he was like, got him. He just...
Yeah, he knew.
He thought of everything. And he was so, into it. I love that I didn't have to make him. Not that I thought I would, but...
But he's a man.
He's a man, yeah. Men have the reputation of being that way. So I'm just feeling very thankful, grateful, blessed vibes. Live, laugh, love,
Crazy. Another comment we got on last week's episode was about Colin.
Colin literally stole the show. People have been saying that Colin stole the show.
And the way he was absolutely not trying to. He was trying to stay awake.
Realistically, the reason Colin was in the episode was because he sat down here and then we were like, oh, we're about to record. And he was like, I'm comfy. I don't really want to stand up.
And I was like, Colin doesn't have to be in the episode. And Ryan's like, yeah.
And I was like, yeah, let him be in it.
Whatever. Okay, whatever. Colin was exhausted. He had not slept much after he got off of his night shift.
And then we ate all those carbs.
Carb loaded. And
it was so funny.
We were editing it, and at one point I literally hit him and told him to wake up. So
it was so funny.
I apologize that Colin got some attention off of your big day.
No, I love it.
But it is kind of funny.
I like to share the love.
Anywho, brief recap of the last 2 years. We're not going to recap a lot. We've been recapping so much I'm capped out.
We talk about the podcast on the podcast every time we record.
So just, it's been how we've been explaining our lives have changed so drastically. But even in the last year, from our 1 year anniversary to now, it's honestly so crazy. Like, I got married, you got engaged, I started a new job, you're halfway through law school.
Yeah.
Like, so much has happened. We got June. June will be turning 1 in a couple of weeks.
Aww.
So,
Happy birthday, June.
Yeah, it's just so much good has come in the last year. But, like, I think we started the podcast at a great time because we are, like, in the midst of growing up and the biggest life changes we'll go through. So
I know. I'm so glad we started it when we did.
Yeah.
If anything, I wish we would have started it earlier. Although it would have been so cringe. If we,
it already is.
Parts of it are like already so cringe, obviously, and just putting yourself out there once a week for an hour, it's inevitably going to be cringy, at times. So I'm very glad that we did it and that we still do it.
Yeah, I agree. So if anyone is thinking that they want to start a podcast but don't think, people will care, who cares if they don't care? If you want to do it, just do it. The memories and, like, actually getting to sit down and decompress, like, those big life events, like documenting your engagement and my wedding and everything, that's precious. Like, we will have that forever.
And I was thinking about how sometimes, like, it's so hard to come up with like the way that we podcast where we don't have like a format that we do every week. It's so hard to come up with topics every week, as you guys know. And we're always asking you for topic ideas. And then, like, some require prep, and we're both very busy with our, like, very thankfully full lives outside of this. So it is kind of like annoying sometimes to have to do it, but obviously it's like very important to us, so we're gonna
which is kind of like, I hate to say this, but it's shocking how important it is to us.
Oh yeah. I mean, we have gotten to where we'll post episodes late, but we're posting episodes every week. Like, it's going up.
It's gonna be maybe a day late, if that. I mean, like, we've only skipped a week
once, and for Christmas twice.
We skipped it when my dog died, and then on Christmas.
I think we should just plan to skip Christmas next year.
I asked you to do that the first year, and you told me no.
Oh, really?
If we skip 1 week, we'll start skipping.
Oh.
You were, like, cracking down on me.
Well, I was afraid
like, I'm just wanting some family time. I'm sorry. But it is kind of, like, odd. I mean, I love that, and I do not want it to change because I think the moment we slack off, it'll be the end of it.
Where I was going with that, I forgot, sorry, is sometimes it's hard to have a podcast that you do every week, but I love being a person who has a podcast with my best friend. Like, that is sometimes I tell that as my fun fact. I usually don't, because then it's like, what? You have a podcast? What's it called? Like, everybody latches on immediately. But it's such a good fun fact, and, like, people are always, it's a good conversation starter. People, like, I like to tell people, and it's always received well, even if, like, maybe people are just lying to me and they're like, oh, cool, and they actually think it's super cringy.
Like, oh, wow, you want to be influencer?
Yeah. But, like, if I met someone who had a podcast, I would be like, oh my gosh, like, so good for you. That's really cool. Yeah.
It's very niche.
So I like being someone who hosts a weekly podcast with my best friend.
And it's just kind of, like, fun to have the responsibility of it.
Yeah.
It's like something we can be proud of.
It is.
And we are very proud of it.
And we have a huge catalog now.
I was about to say,
over 100 episodes.
Years worth of episodes is crazy. So I think that we should be very proud of it.
I think so too.
And I hope that our dedication to it never dies. It's just odd dedication because we don't owe it to anyone.
Yeah. And
we get nothing out of
our level of dedication, as you can tell by our social medias, like, definitely comes in waves.
It does.
But I think that's okay. We have...
Yeah.
I'm in law school. You are you have 2 jobs. Like,
yeah.
It's really okay.
It is. And we give ourselves grace, but
yeah.
You know, one day maybe we'll have someone who can post our Instagram for us.
Yeah. And edit.
That's what I want.
And add in the Friends in the Wild letters. Oh, here's a little behind the scenes for you. Mallie hates adding in the Friends in the Wild letters. Whenever I first edited, I made the little Friends in the Wild that comes on when, like, the intro's going on. Mallie hates putting it in there. It takes 45 seconds.
Okay, let's go ahead and dive into the meat and potatoes, and let's start with 2 pet peeves about the podcast.
Okay, I like this. Wait.
Oh, you're like, oh, let me pull up my list.
I thought I needed my phone for that. Okay, what's your pet peeve?
Number 1, editing.
Yeah.
I hate editing this podcast.
And really, it's because of the old laptop situation.
But I think it's just the system we use, because you tried to get Final Cut Pro on your brand new laptop and it almost killed it immediately.
You have to have a hard drive to do it.
Trilobytes, whatever that is. It's so annoying. And the way we have to go about it, you have to import, export from this computer, bring it to this computer, edit, export, put it on this. It's just I would rather rip my hair out one by one on the housemaid locked in a closet than to edit this podcast. And I'm the primary editor because, you have to have a hard drive and all the...
Yeah.
Don't even get me started on tonight's episode, recording video on the phone, audio on a whole different thing. That's just gonna age me drastically faster than I need to be aged.
Yeah.
But
well, then I got my new laptop, so then I could edit. But then Mallie was always like, "Oh, you're busy with this. I'll edit."
Well, I don't want to be mean to you. You have tests.
Is it mean? Well, it was during finals, so that was legit.
Yeah.
And then it seemed like I just always had something going on.
Yeah, you've been making excuses for 2 years, so it's time to clock in, honey.
I know. No, I actually don't mind it, and it is easier for me because it's all on one laptop.
Yeah, it is kind of insane, but whatever. What's your pet peeve?
Everybody say thank you, Mallie.
Yeah, that's what I'm really just asking for.
Pet peeves. It is hard to always be making aesthetic. Taking aesthetic pictures that we can post, planning out the Instagram.
Yeah.
And making it something that I think is really, really cute.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Because when we first started.
Naturally good at that.
Shut up. When we first started. You're done talking. Your time's up.
When we first started, we would do graphics a lot.
Yeah, off of Canva, and it was not cute.
No. But we were just figuring it out.
We're kind of proud about the grid.
Some of it, yeah. I mean, most of it. But I'm still I just feel like it could be better,
Yeah, no, duh.
So maybe that should be a goal.
Yeah. And I think what we need to do is just take pictures throughout the week.
Yeah.
We have cute moments throughout our week. Mm-hmm. And maybe some not cute.
Yeah.
Let's just be real here.
We said that this week, guys, hopefully we actually will. We're going to post a cute picture of us for the first picture, obviously, for the grid, and then some behind the scenes of the podcast. Yeah. I do feel we have a lot of those.
You sitting on a C.
Yes, on the very first episode. Wait, we should post that.
We should.
Yeah, just fun moments like that. My posture's always awful.
Yeah,
but I was sitting I was literally leaned up like this, playing with the laptop
a little witch
in Mallie's closet where we recorded the very first episode.
I have my
What's your second?
When we disagree on a topic to do, sometimes because it ruins the whole vibe. If we're not both sold on the topic, the episode's gonna be terrible and you're gonna be able to tell.
I know. I feel like everyone can tell. I don't think it's as obvious to other people as it is to us. But I do think you can tell.
Oh, for sure. And there's not a ton that we disagree on.
And it's not we're fighting over it. It's just it's just one of us isn't excited about it.
Yeah. I feel like you do.
Okay.
You're more of a philosophical episode girl.
I'm going to save it for our least favorite episodes, and I'll tell you the ones that you did not like.
Okay. Good. You can answer for me.
Yeah. No, I want to try to guess your least favorite.
Well, I need to look at the list. There's been, so many. But I just don't like when we don't disagree. Because it's not good content.
Yeah.
We're just not entertaining.
The dynamic is not as good.
Yeah. So
when we're PO'd at each other.
No. Have we ever been mad at each other over the podcast? I don't think so.
I don't think so. I told a story of when you at first, you were in the pits of Not Shift and you snapped at me. But that wasn't even over the podcast, I don't think.
I think it was about posting on Instagram.
It was.
Maybe.
Something.
Consider yourself privileged. I snapped at everyone.
Oh, I know.
Unfortunately.
And I would have been way worse under those circumstances.
Yeah.
You were using a lot of self-control.
I should have unleashed, actually.
You should have.
Yeah. And now, now that Colin and I both work it, the other night, I'm not kidding, 45 minutes, we were laying in bed arguing.
About what?
Arguing.
You're arguing tactics? June is being so
We
sweet.
were mad at each other for arguing. I literally looked at him. I said, I have a brilliant idea. I said, let's go to sleep.
We'll solve it.
We literally turned opposite ways, looked at the wall, and went to bed.
It's
and
like a movie.
the next morning, perfect. I was like, oh. It just makes you like a demon.
Yeah.
And Colin
When
is,
you have no
I'm going to
sleep.
rat him out. He's so bad. And my parents don't see that. They only see me be mean to him. But that man can give it right
They're
back.
not seeing the abuse that you
He will
are
literally be
enduring.
like, Mallie, you know I haven't slept. I'm sorry. You know I'm hateful when I don't sleep. I was like, oh, I know. I'm well versed. I know. Anyway, sorry to go down that tangent. But yeah, I just don't like when we don't have the shared excitement for the episodes. What's your...
My second pet peeve is just when, similarly, but a little bit different, is just when we can't think of something that we are both excited about, and then neither of us are excited about it.
Yeah.
That's only happened not a ton of times, but
we're usually able to come up with something that we're both a little bit excited about.
one of us is usually like, let's do this, and then the other was like, okay.
Yeah. Like,
Sounds good.
It's literally 11 o'clock on Thursday night, sure.
Literally. We have to record right now.
Yeah.
So.
Mainly it's just our lack of planning, and which we're going to be better at.
Yeah, but we're giving ourselves
Would you
grace.
say
Like,
we
this
have
is
very
for
full
fun.
lives?
I would say we have very full lives outside of the podcast.
Oh,
Thankfully.
Thankfully, yes.
Okay.
It isn't all rainbow and sunshine, though.
No, but it mostly is. You should start one. And
we're like, we cry ourselves to sleep every Thursday night.
So sorry, but I do need my phone. Sorry.
You're disturbing the princess.
Don't move,
the
don't
podcast
move.
princess.
The podcast mascot. Well, next is just, we're going to do our 2 least favorite episodes and our 2 most favorite. Maybe we can do this a little
I
quicker.
wanted to look
I'll
at
pull
the
them up.
list.
Yeah.
I'll tell you my style of least favorite episodes.
What is it?
The philosophical recap of our life. Let's talk about how our thought processes.
Wait, what's an example of our thought processes?
I'm gonna need to see the list.
Okay, wait. I know what you're gonna say. I know what your least favorite one is gonna be. Can you think of it?
Can you say yours so I have time to look really quick? Sorry, guys, I meant to prep for this.
Okay,
Shocker,
this is gonna be like a shock to you.
Okay.
But I don't love story episodes. I feel like I'm not a good reactor.
Oh, wait, those are my favorite.
I know, and I used to really like them too, but recently I've just been like,
yeah,
stories.
We really haven't even done. I think you would like them more if they are from our listeners.
I think so too.
So
And
it's
whose
your
fault is that?
Yeah. No, I love story episodes. I'm sorry, I can't.
Go to this past summer and see if you can find one that you did like.
Americans should party more.
Yes. I know. I love that topic. Like, I think that's so fun.
You find like
Mallie hated it.
such niche
But it's like
topics.
a thing that's trending on the internet, like a conversation that's
I had not heard of that,
trending.
and that's probably my fault. I hadn't heard of it.
I would love for our episodes to be based on like articles from the Atlantic.
What?
You know, the Atlantic does like the Americans should party more. They did one about like accommodation nation, where like an upper, like, what is it called? In like higher education, how many percent, like the percentage of students that like have accommodations and how that's affecting like,
Okay.
you know, like silly dumb stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to find my 2 least favorite of this year. And what's your
There was
least
a
favorite?
recent one that you didn't like.
No, I actually looked at all of them and I kind of liked them. I will say like best friend quizzes.
I know.
I
But
know you
sometimes-
enough.
Sometimes, I do like the conversation cards.
Yeah, that was good.
I love any time we can talk about. Like, I just want to be asked a question that I've never been asked before. That's my dream in life.
Yeah, I
But
would say my
I've
least
heard
favorite
all
this
of the-
year is 36 Questions to Fall in Love with Your Bestie.
And I wanted to do that so bad too.
And it was a good episode, but I'm just saying, like, if I had to pick two.
Yeah.
And America Needs to Party More.
Okay, let me do a little scroll. Oops. And I'll
Sorry.
name some specifics.
My two favorite topics to do, I love story episodes. Sorry, we're never getting rid of them. That's one thing you're going to have to get excited for me about, is story episodes. And I do love doing our trend episodes. Those are fun, like predicting the fall trends. It really like helps me get in the mood for the next season.
Mm-hmm.
So I do like those.
I like episodes where I can
Blab.
give my opinion on stuff. Yeah. Okay. I liked. This is kind of hard to pick. Okay, the episode at the beach, drama at the altar.
Mm-hmm.
Loved that episode.
Loved
it was a story episode.
I was really afraid you were about to say you didn't like
No,
that.
I loved that episode. It's really funny, and I love our we're in a
Setup.
like Airbnb, and it just looks so cute with your banner in the background.
Yeah.
That's definitely one of my favorite episodes. And then I also really liked. I'm sorry, but I just never like episodes when we're virtual as much as I do when we're together.
Pass.
I also liked.
Wow. She really
Sorry.
can't. She's like, not much about this
I know.
podcast.
It's really hard. I really liked the episode with Ruth Ann.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was fun. We need to have more guests on like that.
Yeah, just go ahead and play it for us.
And it's starting
like,
now.
and if you forgot what it sounded like, here you go.
I liked Scams We Don't Fall For. That's a good idea for an episode. I like when we come up with something creative like that.
Yeah. Now tell us two you didn't like.
Oh, I did like our spooky story episode.
Not did. I'm saying didn't. Okay. Did not.
I hated Mallie's birthday episode.
Great. She's like, everything about Mally's wedding I could skip.
I feel like I might not have liked best gift ever.
Yeah.
Just not memorable.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I like our trend episodes.
Not that you like.
I know, I'm just kind of...
You're being too positive.
I'm just kind of scrolling. Oh, I probably hated how to get out of a funk.
Hated. Yeah. Done.
But we were together, so I'm sure it was at least enjoyable to listen to at the beginning and the end.
Sometimes we'll get done recording and we're just like, glad that's over.
Yeah.
We're being so negative. Not negative. We're just being real.
It's good. I think that it's okay to have a what we don't tell you about podcasting episode. You know? That might be a good name for it.
Okay, what's our next?
I think that and I said this a few months ago, I think we should be more creative with our names. But then sometimes I think it's better to just name it what it is.
Call it what it is.
I can't decide.
If it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it must be a duck.
Okay, so let's move away from the podcast, our podcast
now
questions.
That we've spent 20 minutes on it.
If not more. Okay, let's recommend 2 podcasts. Or if you just have one, you can do that. And then it'll be one from you and one from me. That makes 2.
I'm going to just say the obvious in the room, What We Said podcast.
Mm-hmm.
That's been our classic go-to. I don't need to say anything more. We talk about them every week.
But there is another podcast that I put you on. Do you want to recommend it?
Bethstead.
BETH''S.
Yeah, because LG talked about it on the podcast and I could not remember what it was called. So she just texted me, Bethstead. Keep in mind, that's her fiance's mother's name.
I told Beth about this. She was
my stomach dropped into my butt. I was like, what?
As if that's how I would tell you if some tragedy has happened.
If you're caught up in the hustle and bustle of it all.
I'm just in shock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just stand. I wish we could find the text messages. I was probably I'm sorry, what?
You were like, what? ...
Yeah. She's like, oh, it's the name of the podcast.
You had just asked. It was, what's the name of the podcast? Beth's Death.
I just wasn't expecting anything about death. I don't know why.
I don't know what you thought I said. Anyway, that's a really good one. It's true crimey, but it's not too scary. That's my favorite kind of podcast. one of my recent ones that I've been listening to, I was just listening to it on the way home today, is The Dropout. It was a really famous one.
Cute.
It's about Elizabeth Holmes. Have you heard of that? It's a scam. I love a scam.
No.
Do you know the reason I love a scam? Have I told you this?
I don't know.
Because it has the same like allure to me as true crime, but it doesn't freak me out.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Soft true crime.
Honestly, yeah.
Soft
I think true crime is like, I've probably said this on the podcast.
It's so unsettling
it's
to your
so
nervous
bad
system.
for you. Like, it has to be so bad for us.
Yeah.
Even if it like doesn't bother you, like it
Yeah.
definitely bothers me. I still think it's so like, you should not be desensitized or hearing about all the bad things that could happen to you all the time.
Yeah, no, I totally. And like
Anyway.
people's trauma, just because they're dead does not mean that it's a
That it's okay
green
to,
light to give their
Yeah.
trauma to the public to enjoy.
and sometimes you're not just telling about like the horrible thing that happened to them. Like, they go into deep into their
Deep.
personal lives.
And it's always focused more on the criminal and not the victim. And
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
It's
we're
literally-
just feeding into their egos
it's
and why they
giving
did
the
those
criminal,
things.
yeah, a platform.
I digress.
I think it's very silly, but I do understand why people like it because it really like takes you out
So
of.
entertaining.
It's
Yeah.
like escapism, yeah. Anyway, what were we talking about?
A podcast you recommend?
Yes, The
Scamming?
Dropout. It's really good. Another scam podcast. It's a super popular one. Is Scamanda. It's a lady who faked having cancer. Have you read it? I mean,
No.
listen to it.
Okay, I'm gonna
Really
eat these
good.
up.
Scamanda. Her name's Amanda, so it's like Scamanda. And then a fun one. I listened to the Toast.
Okay, 3.
I listened to the. I know we're.
You're gonna have to stick to
The
the
whole
number
point is
rule.
two. Well, I gave 2 scams and then. Okay, I listen to the Toast every single day. Those girls are so funny. I don't
Yeah.
always agree with their takes, but they're so like their dynamic is hilarious. They're sisters.
They are so witty and like just
Yeah.
snapping back at
quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're 2 like Jewish girls who grew up in New York City. They're sisters, as I just said.
Similar to us.
Yeah. And yeah, they're funny. I would recommend. And it's daily, Monday through Friday.
Yeah. Which
There's
is
a lot of content.
crazy.
Yeah.
Aw. She's just getting comfy.
She's such a cutie. Okay, next question.
Next. We're being so quick.
Oh my gosh, I love this question. Okay. This is a juicy one. Influencers or celebrities that we don't like. And I'm hopefully these are going to be ones that we've never mentioned before.
Yeah. I'm not going to say don't like, but we don't consume their content. If they pop
I
up,
will say that I don't like them.
I just
I'm
like
trying to be controversial this episode.
Yeah, I can tell. I just like sometimes like they're real people.
I know. Especially influencers.
But anyways, Avery Woods. I used to love her. Not
I never
necessarily
liked her,
loved
really.
her. I enjoyed her content. She was a nurse. So
Yeah.
I had that level of relatability. And then she became so unrelatable.
Mhm.
She just, with everything that has happened, like between her and Emily, the fact that there's no ties at all that we see,
Yeah.
and we would see, they're both influencers, just gives me the ick. The way she, like, I don't know, goes about showing her life just seems so out of touch to me, unfortunately.
I honestly don't.
She's also said some crazy things on her podcast, so.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like, all of the things that people hate on her for online, I kind of don't get. I mean, like, I do get them, but that's not really why I don't like her. I just, like, we wouldn't be friends.
Yeah.
You know?
In the
We
wild.
wouldn't be friends in the wild. And that's all I have to say about that,
Yeah.
really.
Who's yours?
Mine is a celebrity, and it's, again, like, I just don't like her vibe. Like, she comes across as, like, inauthentic to me. And it's Hillary Duff, which is, like, kind of random.
I thought I saw a bug on the ceiling. Sorry. I'm like tweaking.
And of course, if you haven't heard, Ashley Tisdale was in a mom friend group in like LA.
Mhm.
And Hillary Duff was in this friend group, and she has recently said that like she posted an article and it was like it's okay to leave your toxic mom friend group. And now people are like hating on Ashley Tisdale because they're like you're that you're being mean for like outing these girls, whatever. Anyway, has nothing to do with that. I didn't really like her ever, but I was never like a Lizzie McGuire girl.
I wasn't really either.
I think it was a little bit before us. We're like
Our
really
time.
young
We're
and
so
youthful,
young.
yeah. Yeah, but I don't really know what it is about her, but especially like the recent music she's come out with. That's just why I've seen her more recently. And it's super weird, by the way.
Really? I haven't listened.
Yeah, like very weirdly, overtly sexual for no
Ew.
reason. Yeah, it's really weird. I'm not a fan.
Okay. Yeah.
But even before that, I don't know, just something about her, you know?
yeah, I get it.
And I don't let myself be like that with people in my real life because I'm like, okay, I need to get to know you. Like, I'm sure that this is just a preconceived notion I have in my head. But with celebrities, I'm like, I'm never going to meet you. I'll scroll.
My opinion
I'm scrolling.
means nothing to them.
Yeah.
So.
But I'm not going to be like an internet troll.
No, I just don't have to be a fan.
No. Okay. You
What
have another
do you
one?
know about Mother? Do you know that
No.
sound?
I don't, actually.
Okay, well. This is awkward.
Who else do you not like?
There was someone, you know who I am really just kind of not a fan of?
Who?
Meghan Trainor.
Yeah.
I just get really
She was in that mom friend group,
weird
too.
about- Was she? Maybe
Yes.
there's something going on in there.
Maybe there is.
I don't know. I just get weird
Well,
vibes.
I know that maybe I shouldn't say that. Never mind.
Good job. Way to practice self-control.
I just decided to practice what we preach and not say anything.
Okay, who would your second person be? I'm not gonna like delve into why
Well,
I don't
like
Meghan
Selena Gomez at all. Like, it's getting to the point where it's like, at all.
Oh.
Kinda.
Well, then throw away your rare beauty blush.
I know. I do love her. Like,
You're not so rare.
I don't hate her. Like, if I had the opportunity to meet her, I would like go and be starstruck. Do you think you would be starstruck if you like met a celebrity? Like,
Yeah.
you meet
Yeah. But I'd be
I'm trying
so
to think
chill
of, like,
about it.
a celebrity that we're like not obsessed with, like Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, no, I would.
Me too.
That is someone I would be starstruck.
I am kind of obsessed
more
with
than
her.
Selena Gomez. I would be like drool, like a little dabble drool.
Okay, let me think of like a better. Okay, if you saw like Lola Tongue from The Summer I Turned Pretty, would you be starstruck?
No, I'd be like, oh my gosh, that's like The Summer I Turned Pretty, and then probably just go on with my
No,
day.
but like you're talking to her, like you have to.
oh, then
meet
yeah,
and
I'm
greet.
like,
You would be
you
nervous.
picked the right brother.
I don't know. I think I would. I think I like to think that I wouldn't, but
I don't
realistically,
think I would
think
act weird, but I think I would internally be starstruck.
Yeah, I think I would act weird. Like I think I would be like,
I would think about the conversation for about 6 months, probably.
I would turn on my like internet voice, like, "Hi, it's so good to meet you."
I'm getting the egg.
But I think it.
no, I would too.
I think it makes you cringy,
It
like
does.
when you feel starstruck. Like
You know,
they
my
come.
goal is like if I ever run into a celebrity, like they're walking by me and just say like,
You wanna
"Hey,
be
just big fan."
casual.
On with my day.
But then it's like, okay, but we need like a picture for the podcast. The podcast has made me
I'll
more
make
thirsty.
you. No, you're gonna stand there in video while I do it.
Well, you have an extremely casual interaction with a celebrity.
Yeah, it'll be totally planned on purpose.
I saw this video of a girl at like an outdoor restaurant, and Jack Harlow walked by, and she was eating with her friend. She was like, her friend was videoing for some reason, and she's like, "Hey, that was Jack Harlow." Guys, that was Jack Harlow. Tells every table around her. Guys, Jack Harlow she doesn't know these people. Jack Harlow just walked by. Did you guys see Jack Harlow? Everybody is talking about.
Yeah,
I was
that
like,
would be
that
us.
would be me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell it like a news broadcast.
Yeah. And you're
Anywho.
like, you're special because you're the one who gets to tell the whole
Mhm.
restaurant.
You saw him.
Yeah. And then like turns out Jack Harlow's like on tour in Venezuela.
Yeah.
And he's not even in wherever you
Or
are.
just a doppelganger.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Anyway.
Anyways, next one. Is there any
next
more?
question or next? Oh, you said you don't like this person.
Oh, an influencer but that's 3.
Okay, fine. Don't say it. Maybe we'll tell you. You're
Save
3.
it for next year.
Okay. 2 things that we can't live without. Do we want to do that or is that boring?
We're going to do like actual legit things, just rapid fire.
Okay.
Number 1 for me, contacts. Literally would die. Wreck, kill someone, myself included.
What's
You?
your second thing?
I'm gonna think. Go ahead.
I might not need anything like to live.
No, it's like something we unnecessarily rely on.
But you do rely on contacts, literally.
I know, but
I
like,
don't know what
come
my
on.
equivalent to that would
You
be.
know, be abstract with me. Think here.
Baby wipes. Okay.
Slave.
I
agree.
want baby wipes every time I use the bathroom.
Yeah, no, I agree. Toilet paper. Mm-mm.
Yep.
No. Coffee for me. I would like my life would not be
Just like
anywhere as enjoyable. No, coffee specifically. I enjoy drinking it.
I go to sleep every night thinking about the cup of coffee I'm gonna have.
It gives me the warms and
since I got my Nespresso, guys, I cannot recommend an espresso machine. I guess it doesn't have to be an espresso, but the Nespresso is so easy.
It's like your gateway drug.
It's good every time. I'm sure we'll graduate to something
like
eventually.
a Breville.
Yeah,
we'll be learning how to
or like
really
a
barista.
La Mazzocca or whatever. Or
like when we open our coffee thrift store shop,
coffee thrift record podcast
flower
studio, law firm,
aesthetics, Botox.
Can't wait. So
yeah, coffee for me. What would be yours?
You
can't steal mine.
Probably
that dang
coffee
phone.
is a good one. Let me think about that for like just a sec, if you don't mind. I'm just like, I'm always thinking on the podcast.
Unfortunately, you're making me use a long
probably like
silence.
Pinterest.
Okay. Do you feel
or
like
do you want me to be more serious?
No. Do you feel like your mind would? No, I told you this could be abstract.
You said contacts. Like you literally would die without
contacts. It
contacts.
just made me laugh that I have to rely on slimy circles in my eyes.
But that's like literal, you know.
Just say like, guys, I'm cooking. Just stay tuned for my eye journey.
Have you taken any steps towards that yet?
Well, like I do have my annual eye doctor appointment.
For when? You have a whole year.
Sometime this year, and I'm gonna have them refer me.
You don't take your own goals seriously.
Okay, do you see the eye doctor?
I have 20/20.
Oh, now you're rubbing it in. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Like I could be in the Air Force and you couldn't.
That's a lie. You don't have to have 20/20 vision to be a pilot.
Oh.
I asked the other day.
Who?
The doctor I work
Someone
for.
in the Air Force?
Who is a pilot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So cook on that, big girl.
Cook on that, big girl.
No, I have to go to my eye doctor's appointment, make sure my vision's not getting worse, and then I'm getting a referral.
Okay.
So let her cook.
I don't know. Like, didn't I say something? Pinterest.
Yeah.
I do love Pinterest. It's my favorite app. What's your favorite app?
I agree. I love Pinterest, but my most used is TikTok.
Me too. Only because it's addictive, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's so gratifying. New content every 10 seconds.
I know, and that's gotta be bad for us too.
Yeah, it does.
But it makes me laugh so much.
Yeah, when you get the right For You page curated, nothing
at about like 11:45 p.m.
Yep. The other night I was at work, like crying, laughing. Everyone was like, "What are you watching?"
And the thing is, if you saw any one of those TikToks individually outside of your scroll, it might not be that funny. It's hilarious.
You got to get in the right mood, and then the right people just start popping up.
My favorite videos right now are Dear Basketball.
I was watching those that night.
They kill me.
But at work, mine is pimple popping.
Yeah.
Ingrown toenail removal.
Ew.
Shrimp bowls. I don't even like seafood.
I never get that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's so weird. And then when I get off of work and I'm sleep deprived, it's Hope Corps, people coming home from the army.
Yeah.
Making me sob. Like finding out you're pregnant after 15 years of trying. Yeah, it's awful.
Okay.
And I just didn't cry.
All right.
Next question.
Let's see if we have any more in that category.
Hopefully not.
Oh. Okay, we have 2 more. Let's do them quick.
2?
2 things that we see on TikTok that we can't stand. kind of like internet trends. type
I've
of
got
thing.
both mine right here on the tip of my tongue. Vocal fry, I'm over it. The constant smacking of the lips. So, like, I'm going to the store and...
That was not the one that you said to me.
And then the under eye patches. Performative under eye patches.
Well, that was 3.
Vocal fry and eye
Smacking
patches.
of the lips.
Can I not do a combo? Buy one, get one?
You haven't been letting me. Just saying. Do
This
unto
is a
others
new-
as you
can
would
we go
have
back-
them.
Can we
Golden
go back
rule.
to the pet peeve question?
Golden rule.
I found my number one pet peeve of this podcast, and unfortunately, she's
It's
sitting
your
right next
co-host.
to me.
Okay. You got a combo. Continue.
Performative eye patches. These girls who put eye patches on and then wear them for 3 hours of their day, on their walk, to the gym, out in public. Why are you wearing eye patches out in public? Like, it's a 15-minute procedure.
You know what some people hate on, but I actually don't hate? When people wear pimple patches. Because I'm like, you're just being productive
Yeah, no, I get that. Like,
in public.
protect it from the...
I do think you should wear the clear ones and not the star ones just because.
That's a performative pimple patch.
Yeah. But also okay.
Who cares?
And by the way, I do want to just give a disclaimer, which I know it's some people's New Year's resolutions to not give disclaimers, but guess what? It isn't one of mine. I'm just being a hater. I want you to know that I am kind-hearted.
Yeah.
And if you know me, you know that I give people
That's
the
what
benefit of the
every
doubt.
mean girl says.
Okay, well, I mean it. So,
Okay, girl. Slay.
and I know that I mean it.
What are your
so.
2 annoyances on social media?
I hate when people are obviously liking Taylor Swift because they're afraid of Swifties. And you know what?
And sleep with one eye open.
Mallie hasn't watched it yet, but Donna Kelsey is on Traitors, and I would love to recap it. Please let me know if anyone is interested. I'm going to make Mallie watch it tonight. We're having a sleepover, by the way.
Yeah.
We say that every time we record on this couch. We're having a sleepover today.
Guess what? If LG's sitting on this couch, she'll be
Anyway,
staying on this couch all
The
night.
people on freaking Traitors are performatively
Are they hating on Taylor Swift to Donna
no,
Kelsey?
No. They're performatively, they're being over the top about
liking her.
Yeah, kinda. But then some people aren't liking her, and I do feel like it's because they're Taylor Swift haters. They think that their relationship is... Honestly, maybe that's my bias reading into that, but I genuinely get that vibe from these people. And some of them I'm not in it about. Colton Underwood, count your days.
Canceled. Why is he on that show? I'm sorry.
I kind of agree.
We can't
stalked
go into
Cassie.
this, but that man is a criminal. Literally a criminal. She had a
Yeah.
restraining order. And we just give him show after show after show after show.
I agree.
If you want to hear a hot take on this, go to Demi, who was on his season of The Bachelor, his literal girlfriend on The Bachelor, and listen to her talk about it. Listen to her point of view. She has an excellent point of view on why this man should not have a platform at all.
Is she married?
I don't know.
I can't remember if I'm thinking of the right person. But anyway, what were we talking about?
Icks on the
Demi
internet.
Colton Underwood.
Perform-
performatively liking Taylor Swift. Yeah. And don't get me wrong. If you're hating on her, that's a different issue. But you can be neutral. You can say, yeah, she's fine. Taylor Swift is fine. I don't really listen a lot.
yeah.
Or be like, I'm not the biggest fan. But it's the people who are faking liking her just to be... And it's okay if you're a new Swiftie. I'm not the Swiftie police. But...
Sounding like you are.
But when you're just clearly doing it for clout, and celebrities will do it so that they don't get canceled by the Swifties. Shut up.
Yeah.
You know? My second thing is probably just, and I know that we do it too, but the fact that a phrase will be trending, just the way that trends operate on social media for 2 seconds and then they're gone.
It's exhausting.
It is, and it is also not good for us, probably. And I hate the way that everything is a trend.
Yeah.
A phrase will be a trend.
Mm-hmm.
An emoji will be a trend. Blah, blah, blah will be a trend. And it's just silly.
And there's always 6, 7 trends going around.
Yeah, there's always like 6 or 7 trends. Something that I love on the internet, 6, 7. I'm obsessed. I can't stop saying it.
I hated it when it first came out.
Me too. I was like, stupid.
And then my mom came home saying,
Did she really?
from school, I said, shut your mouth
That's hilarious.
right now. And then both my parents, 6, 7 all the time.
That's really, really funny.
So I'm 6, 7 in it too now.
Yeah.
It's also just funny to make adults angry with saying
2 things that we like. I'm going to say 6, 7, and for both of us 6, 7, and for both of us, let them cook. I'm cooking.
Yeah.
The word cook, that never goes out of style for me.
We're constantly clocking it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Body clock tea.
What did he say?
Anywho.
It's not clocking to you.
It's not
standing on business.
That I'm standing on business.
Yeah, that's still trending for me as well.
That's going to be embedded in there.
Yeah. I feel like I'm not thinking of a really big thing that I hate about the internet.
It's okay. We have a whole year to talk about it.
I think that's all of those types of questions. So let's move on to our TOO.
I want to hear yours.
Okay, so this is going to be something that I sort of like regret about my life that Mallie did. And
I can't think of one thing that you would want to do that I did.
This is going to shock you, I do believe.
Okay.
I wish that I played volleyball in high school.
Really?
Yeah. Because, like, I loved it. I always loved to play, like, on the playground and stuff. I was not good. And I wouldn't have been good. Like, I'm not that athletic of a person.
Good news. The team wasn't good.
I know. Like, I think I would have had fun.
No.
Your team was...
poured my heart and soul into it.
I'm saying, like, I think I could have played. And you kind of tried to talk me into it for a second. I should have let you.
Yeah. I do remember trying to talk you into it. Because I was like, okay, what's it going to hurt you? You'll have to quit
She's
cheerleading.
Awful, but... Would I have had to quit cheerleading?
No, probably
not. Well,
not.
I didn't even cheer junior or senior year.
Yeah, it would have been so fun.
Yeah.
Aw. What could have been?
I mean, it's not like something I think about often, but I do
should
think
think about it, though.
Like, I think it would have been fun. I never really had, like, the whole, like, playing a sport that involves a ball. Yeah.
You played tennis.
That does not count.
We
Our tennis experience does not count. As
that
playing
was not a
tennis.
sport.
No. We were just goofing off.
Constantly goofing.
Yeah.
Okay, can we come back to my part of it? I want to find like something very, very like yours, very specific.
Okay.
Because I could say like in high school, like doing more clubs and stuff and being gone, but I loved
What
playing
did you just
sports.
say? Being odd?
Being gone. Like you were always going and doing like being so
truly
weird
thought
and a hermit.
you were going to go with being
No.
being odd. And
Absolutely not.
True.
But I loved playing sports in high school. So I loved that high school experience. But I feel like you had just so many cool opportunities through all the clubs and activities you did.
I do wish I was at school more, though.
Because, like, I don't know, just high school's such a thing you look back on.
And, like, in other countries, they're, like, the American high school experience. Like, it's so American, you know?
Yeah. So American. Olivia Rodrigo thinks that, too.
I love Olivia. Did you see her and her man broke up? They might be back together, though.
I hope.
I love them together.
I sure hope so. Okay, go to your message. Your two, and I'll circle back.
I've already mentioned who I want to give a message to, but I'll be mentioning them again. This is just a message to anyone or anything in the world that's been laying on us heavy, and we want to put it out there. My message is to Pinterest. Mm-hmm. Stop showing me things that I can't get.
Woo! Guys, something about Laura Grace getting engaged. She finally feels exactly what I went through. And
I do.
So glad.
And I'm on week 2. I've been engaged for 2 weeks today.
Oh, just wait.
And I'm already feeling like
real on that thing. Nothing is real. The wedding dress I craved and wanted and yearned for
didn't exist.
Like,
you can't find it.
Unless I found it on a Chinese website in which I had to, like, give the birthright to my first child.
Literally.
Like, what?
Yeah.
It made me so mad. The envelopes that I wanted to send my wedding invitations in, not a thing. I found them on Etsy. We don't make them. Liars. I hate you.
Yeah.
And I'll be the Lorax cutting down every tree, making them myself.
I've been that way. I've thought that about Pinterest since I've been obsessed with Pinterest. And you can tell in my future wedding Pinterest board because it has stuff from actually 2015. And it's like the mint and coral. Like I have a long and storied future wedding Pinterest board. But I've always been like, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with these shoes. I have to find these shoes. They don't exist. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
Those are made up.
Yeah, it's going to be actually the vein of your existence in wedding planning.
I just can't look past that you just said the vein.
I know I said it wrong. Isn't it?
I think it's Bane, but I don't know what that.
You know what?
means.
JC and Chelsea had this conversation earlier on their podcast. What did she say? A wealth of knowledge. But it's a well of knowledge.
Really?
And it's a wealth of wisdom.
Why?
Or something. Or the reverse. Either one. They were talking. It was like a phrase that like, she was like, I've always said it this way. But I think it is bane of my existence. But either one makes kind of sense. Vain. Nah, maybe not.
The craziest one that they did in that episode, JC and Chelsea, What We Said podcast, did a whole episode on like sayings we get wrong. And they were so shocking to me. I can't remember
Nothing
the craziest
shocks
one,
me when I say anything wrong after I said guillotine. That one time. Like, I'm the dumbest person alive.
Well, you said it right. You just thought it was a glass, didn't you? Or
I have no idea.
I don't remember how that went.
Or the gauntlet. That's what I was trying
gauntlet.
to talk about. And I kept saying like a guillotine or something. I'm so stupid. Okay, I'm going to circle back to my Me Too. And then we're going to finally be done with this episode. Finally. Ugh. I have to. You're welcome. This conversation about me being an idiot. I wish that I like not cared, but like found joy and gratification on gaining knowledge like you do. Like you are very studious and like you're always wanting to do like little word games on your phone and like just
True.
This is why you are in law school. This is why I'm not in law school. You just find like joy in knowledge. And
that's why I want to do episodes like Americans Should Party More.
And like I find joy. I love like being in nursing school. I really thrived in nursing school. I loved learning, but I wish I loved learning like literature more because I feel like I would sound more intelligent.
I don't feel like I sound so stupid.
I think I sound dumb. Like I don't feel intelligent when I speak.
I don't either.
Well, you should. The second one. Oh, you are very good at retaining friends. Like, I just feel like.
Do you think so?
Yeah, they might not be like the most deeply rooted relationships, but like, you're a very friendly person.
Thanks.
And I'm evil. I'm kidding. No, you're just like always like remembering little details that people have in their lives going on, and you're very good at that conversation and like retaining casual friendship.
Thank you.
And I think that's something inspires me.
Thank
like
you.
when I'm out, sometimes I'm like, oh, LG would probably like
what would
go
LG
and talk
say?
to them. No, seriously, and it like makes me be more friendly.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot to me because I've
and
talked
you
to
wish
you about
you played
this.
volleyball. Cool. Bye.
Okay, I thought we were doing.
Bye.
You literally said choose something specific, not like a personality trait.
I did say that.
Okay, I do want to say, I am glad that you said that. It means a lot to me because, as I've said to you, I'm like kind of insecure about.
Yeah, I was just trying to make you feel good.
Friendships. I'm
but
insecure.
Don't forget, mine's the most secure one you have.
Yeah. Well, and also, this is probably we should do like a whole friendship episode. But
no, 36 questions to get to know your bestie.
No,
literally says,
not about our friendship. We've done it. We did a friendship 101 or something on the way to your bachelor. It was a good episode.
Yeah, I was stuck in the car. I couldn't go anywhere.
I'm quitting. It's over. Yay! So anyway, what was I saying? I wish I could remember.
I don't know. Do you wish you had my memory?
Yeah. How many times in this episode have I said, what are we talking about? What was the
Yeah.
question? Friendship. Yeah.
You're insecure about your friendships.
Yeah, I'm insecure about like how I am in friendships. I'm very like kind of anxious in
I
my
get that.
friendships.
Me too. Yeah.
Except you, because we're like,
We were talking about this
if I think
earlier.
something's wrong, I'll just ask you, you know?
Yeah.
But with everybody else, I'm like, I think that means that they didn't like that thing I said the other day. You know, like
Yeah.
extreme versions of that.
We were talking about this earlier. We have a severe codependency with each other.
Yeah.
We're past like the nitty gritties of like, are you mad at me?
Yeah.
Like, nah. Unfortunately, I couldn't get rid of you even if I thought about it.
Yeah. If I was mad at you, you'd know.
There would be signs.
Not even signs. I would say, stop. I'm mad at you.
Yeah, true.
So anyway.
Anyways, guys, are we done here?
I'm just like scrolling on my phone.
I wish I could. Thank you all. Seriously, a message to our listeners. This is how we wanted to end this. Seriously, guys, thank you so much for listening. Even if you listen like every once in a blue moon, thank you for still listening. Thank you for caring, and the people who like encourage us and like, you know, just say like, oh, I love that you all do that. Especially like people in our hometown.
Mm-hmm.
It's really sweet, and it is like so much fun that we're having. So truthfully, thank you for listening. And for the people who are like, oh, I heard you talk about this on your podcast, like Maddie sending us that devotional, which by the way, I've started. It's really good. I want to get a little bit more into it before I give like an update. But that really means like so much. So thank you.
Thank you so much. It does mean a lot to us when like anyone tunes in us, and especially like it kind of feels like we see the number of how many people have listened, but it feels like the only people who have listened are people who say things to us about it. You know what I mean? Not that you have to say anything, but
it's hard to like put a face to a number.
It is. So like, and also I think if we saw like the number of people in like a room, we would be like, holy cow, that feels like a lot.
Yeah.
Like 100 people.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But I do want to say to our listeners, we're thinking about what direction we want to take the podcast and like maybe do things like ever so slightly differently.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have any kind of like broader topics that you would like to hear like kind of our takes on,
or if you like want to tell us your least favorite episodes that we do, feel free to. Like,
yeah, it won't hurt our feelings.
We obviously don't like some things too. So.
We love feedback.
Or if you would love to hear, like if you have a podcast that you're like, I love this topic they talk about, you all should try this out.
Or if you have a crazy good story, interesting story, like let us know. Maybe you can be on.
That is one goal we have, is
more guests. Yeah.
So
all right, it's gonna be an exciting year, and I'm so grateful that you guys are all here for year 3.
I know.
Is this our 3rd year?
We are going into our 3rd year.
Yeah. Okay.
And thank you so much, guys. It's truly been so much fun. So we will see you all next week and for the rest of our lives. See ya. Love ya.
Bye.